He's a good judge of Miss World competitions. He's probably quite good at mending fuses and taking stones out of horses' hooves. And if you think he picks a mean couplet, then wait until you've seen his iambic pentameters.
Come on.
Now, not only do you write poetry, but I gather you've signed this deal with a new publishers to bring out a collection of short stories.
Yeah, well, it's always been a challenge there, you know, like with doing the songs and stuff. And so now I took a rough draft of some short stories in to the publishers, and they liked the idea.
Based on your life on the road, Phil?
Well, just based on the other side of showbiz, you know. Not so much the seedy side, but the side that people don't see.
So give us a clue.
Say, a day in the life of a roadie, or various girls you could meet on the road, or the story of two musicians, one that goes on to become very successful and one that doesn't.
Has that happened? Have you seen that happen in...
It happens all the time. I mean, just... I mean, for example, I mean, look at the thing with Ketchaguga now, you know, like one could go on...
what, with Limar leaving?
Yeah, one could go and be more successful than the other. At the moment, they're both about equal, but you know, I mean, that type of situation could happen there, you know.
Are they stories that are going to shock young innocents like myself?
No, I doubt that.
I shouldn't think they'd shock you, John. But isn't it true you want to capture the atmosphere of the age, don't you?
Yeah, well, the idea would be, for example, is to use the language of the day in the rock business, which changes like every 6 months, you know. I mean, if you look at the young ones, you see sort of Neil use things like Far Out Man, and it makes a period piece. So I thought some situations like that where, you know, it's that type of situation. So therefore it'll make it a period piece, like say a Scott Fitzgerald novel would become a period piece, and have the story just interesting enough to, not really to shock, just to tell the truth, just to, as opposed to sometimes, like I read an article yesterday about Boy George and Keith Richard or something, you know. Now I doubt if that's the way it really went off. Well, one of the benefits of being in a band is that you'd have a clearer understanding of what really went on, and you learn to decipher what's a publicity story and what's...
Certainly. Thin Lizzy were at the top during an extremely interesting period in the music business, weren't they?
That's right. Well, Phil's going to be staying with us, and we'll be talking to him throughout the programme, but right now we move on, because if you look up into the skies today, you might see something that hasn't been there for 25 years. Thanks very much, Steve, for that, Phil. My notes fell on the floor. Reporter...
Phil Lynott is our special guest this morning, but we've also been joined on the settee by none other than our gossiper, Eve Pollard.
Gossipess.
Gossipess, yes. And you've got some more news on Los Angeles and all the tidbits you picked up there.
Well, when I was there, you know, Christopher Reeve, Superman, comes from Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're not going to do it yet. Don't give away any of the gossip yet. We're saving it for a few minutes. Because first it's 10-second tease time. And this week
New Year, anytime.
you have to wear a TVAM sticker.
Little Priory, where you're performing on Monday, I gather?
Yeah, Friday and Monday, yeah.
Big gig?
Yeah, it's a good bill.
Looking forward to it?
3-day festival. Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Smashing. Well, all the best to you and your new band, Grand Slam.
Cheers, thank you.
Reformed, or formed after the sort of breakup of Thin Lizzy. And have a smashing day on Monday.
Yep, I will do. Thanks.
You're going to stay sober?
I don't know about that. They've got something planned for my stag night, but I might not turn up.
Well, many thanks to you for joining us. That's it from Annie and myself. We'll be back tomorrow. A special thank you to two special friends who are leaving us today as well, Tony and Cecilia. It's been a great joy working with them. But we'll be back with Andrew Sachs, among others, so join us then. Bye-bye.